Everyone thought they were conquering the Arctic. They were catastrophically wrong. The year was 1845. The British Empire, at the zenith of its global power, set its sights on the last unconquered frontier, the Northwest Passage, a maritime shortcut through the icy labyrinth of the Canadian Arctic, promising untold riches and glory. But the Arctic, as history would prove, cares nothing for human ambition. Sir John Franklin, a seasoned but perhaps overconfident explorer, was chosen to lead the expedition. His command, two state-of-the-art ships, HMS Erebus and HMS Terror, reinforced with iron plating, equipped with steam engines, and provisioned for 3 years. They were considered unsinkable, unstoppable. 129 officers and men, a hand-picked crew, full of hope and bravado, sailed from Greenhithe, England, on May 19, 1845. A final cheerful wave to passing whalers in Baffin Bay, and then silence. A silence that would stretch for years, decades, and eventually over a century and a half. The initial search efforts were massive, driven by Lady Franklin's relentless campaigning. Expedition after expedition ventured into the frozen north, risking their own lives to find some trace of the lost ships. They found fragments, cairns, graves, and agonizingly, more questions than answers. One chilling discovery came in 1854. Dr. John Ray, an Arctic explorer, encountered Inuit hunters who spoke of white men starving, dragging a boat, and resorting to cannibalism. A horrifying suggestion that the British Admiralty vehemently denied, eager to protect the heroic image of its men. Years turned into decades. The Erebus and Terror became ghost ships, whispered legends. The mystery of their fate, and that of their crews, became one of history's most enduring and tragic maritime puzzles. What truly happened in that unforgiving white expanse? The first significant breakthrough came in 1859, when an expedition led by Francis McClintock found a note in a cairn on King William Island. It detailed the expedition's progress, the death of Sir John Franklin in 1847, and the abandonment of the ships in April 1848. The note also revealed their intention to march south to the Back River, a desperate, impassable journey across hundreds of miles of frozen wasteland. The bodies of many crewmen were found along this route, scattered like macabre breadcrumbs, hinting at their agonizing final days. But the ships themselves remained elusive. For over 150 years, the Erebus and Terror lay hidden, swallowed by the Arctic. Modern technology, however, began to tilt the odds. Sophisticated sonar and underwater vehicles offered new hope where traditional methods failed. The breakthrough came in 2014. Parks Canada, in partnership with Inuit knowledge keepers, finally located HMS Erebus. She lay in just 36 feet of water in Wilmot and Crampton Bay, surprisingly intact. Her deck cannons still in place, her hull largely preserved by the cold, dark waters. The discovery was monumental, but the Terror, Erebus's sister ship, remained hidden. 2 years later, in 2016, a tip from an Inuit ranger led to another astonishing find. HMS Terror, in an even more pristine state, discovered in Terror Bay. Terror Bay, named after the ship, was fittingly where she met her end. Lying deeper, at 79 feet, the Terror was found with most of her hatches closed, trapping an incredible time capsule within. Divers peered through portholes, seeing furniture, plates, even scientific instruments, frozen in time. The wrecks offered a stark, silent testimony to the expedition's final moments. The theory now suggests the ships were trapped in ice for months, perhaps years, before being abandoned. The crew, weakened by scurvy and starvation, made their desperate march south. But what truly caused their demise? Lead poisoning from poorly soldered food cans, tuberculosis, pneumonia, and starvation all played their part. The Arctic, a beautiful but brutal mistress, slowly but surely claimed them all. It wasn't one single cause, but a confluence of calamities. The discovery of the ships didn't solve every mystery. The exact sequence of events, the individual struggles, the final thoughts of those doomed men remain largely unknown. The wrecks are a monument, not a diary. They offer glimpses, not a full narrative. Sir John Franklin's expedition stands as a chilling reminder of human hubris against the overwhelming power of nature. It etched a cautionary tale into the ice, a story of ambition, suffering, and the unforgiving silence of the polar regions. Today, the wrecks of Erebus and Terra are protected sites, resting places for the lost. They continue to yield secrets to archaeologists, slowly revealing more about the lives and tragic end of Franklin's men. The Arctic holds its dead close, but not forever. The tale of Franklin's lost expedition isn't just about a shipwreck. It's about the limits of human endurance, the indomitable spirit of exploration, and the profound respect we must pay to the wild, untamed corners of our world. Delve deeper into the ocean's most chilling mysteries by exploring our next video.